Party people in the place to be. Live from 58 Dream Street. James in the games. Happy Sunday, folks. Oh my. Busy day for me, but not so busy that we're not going to spend a little bit of time in that old Labyrinth of Worlds today. But certainly quite busy because it is end of term. And I do still hold on to the possibly absurd dream that I'm going to submit all my final grades for all 400 whatever of my students tomorrow on December 18th. The earliest date that I will have ever done so by 2 full days, if indeed I do it. Time will tell. But I remain optimistic. So let's find out what happens. But what this means, hitting that deadline, does involve some sacrifice. Fortunately, I'm enlightened in the virtue of sacrifice. And the specific sacrifice is that I got to get all the marking done, final papers. So I got to do marking on the weekend. So I've already marked 9 term papers today. And I'm down to 6. Got to do some more of those after this. But I didn't want to wait 2 whole weeks to find out what's going on in those pits of carnage. So here we are. I'm going to dive in. What is it now? Our 12th session in our Ultima Underworld 2 Labyrinth of Worlds playthrough. I think we've more than rounded the bend at this point. Ooh, you love it. For whatever reason, fixing improving the sound emulation by changing the settings. Oh, no. Volume for you folks is fine. It's only my own ears where the volume is too loud. That's under control now. Okay. Now, yeah, not only does the sound get better when you change the sound emulation to a better sound font, but for whatever reason, the EMS allocation process when you're launching the game goes much, much faster. I guess a lot of the time before... Oh no, I didn't do the thing where I named a save file explicitly, but I did use the exact cheesy pun that I wound up using for the episode title today, which makes me think it's this one. Into the Pits of Carnage. Yeah, I guess like queuing up the bottom bass notes of the piano for the footsteps and the basic sound emulation takes a little time for whatever reason. But here in the world where our footsteps sound like footsteps, things boot up a bit quicker. So we met this fella last time, Krillner. Cringing coward Krillner. Oh, gotta create my spreadsheet in case I need to take any notes here in the Pits of Carnage. We met Krillner and got a basic rundown on what these... Hey! Good wordplay, British. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Hope you're well. Hope you're approaching a holiday break from work. Is that a thing? Is that gonna happen? And yeah, so the Pits of Carnage, well, to begin with, we're in a pit. So we've already established that we won't be able to go outside and look at the sky here in this world. Spade, hey, welcome. Happy Sunday. We won't be seeing the sky or going outside or seeing any boundless vistas because we are in the pits. And in the Pits of Carnage, well, only the strong survive is the basic idea. Or Krillner here, by cowering and hiding. And so in this combat-oriented world, the only law is that the better swordsman makes the law. And then, Krillner kind of mentioned that that's also just how it is on the surface of this world. The Pits of Carnage are a prison you can get thrown into, but you were already living in a pretty crummy culture before that. So we're probably going to get in some fights. Oh no. Also, walking seems a little more chaotic here. What's going on? Krillner's jumping around. I'm having these little judders. Stupinski, welcome! I hope that for all of you joining me today, some kind of holiday break is approaching, whether or not the holiday itself means anything to you. Okay. Oh, you know, just setting off into these pits of carnage. An underground combat arena. Whoa, where the game is running worse than it has anywhere else. Oh ho, is this the same playthrough? Like you migrated? Or is this you got bored of having too good of a foothold in one and you started over with a new place? The warrior readies a weapon. Okay. Oh, man. Not great. Do you have a hammer? That would only make it worse. You got a hammer. And you think that everything's a nail. Every solution is a nail. You can't find any nails. That is, that's Alanis Morissette levels of irony, actually. In that it's not ironic at all, but it does suck. Alright, so here we are, a warrior. She's readying a weapon. It's like dozens of hammers when all you need is a nail. Alright. She might just attack me. Krillner did tell me I should have my weapon out everywhere I go. But I didn't listen to him because I thought, surely just my virtuous comportment will be enough here to impress the people. But let's find out. Hail, warrior! And who are you to say hail to me? You annoy me, and I've a notion to separate your head from your body. I challenge you to fight me in the arena. Alright, I accept thy challenge. Alright then, where are you fight? I don't know. Okay, jeez. I choose the arena of air. Alright, is it on? It's on. Here she comes. Whoa! Alright, there's the gimmick here. Bouncing. Bouncy pads everywhere. It should yield lots of nails, even if they're not all necessarily usable nails. How's that furniture staying together if there's only a few nails in it? Okay. What's happening here? Here she is. Okay. This is kind of silly. Okay, yeah, that's reasonable. Those are things that could... I mean, like glue. Not that glue isn't often a component in furniture, but... I don't know, there's a lot of furniture that's actually just purely glued together. Alright. This is not the fighting style I was expecting from some hardened fighter in the Pits of Carnage. The constant vanishing. Oh, she hit my buckler dead on. Ooh, there we go. And you're in the yellow after one hit? This isn't going to go your way. I'm going to be earning respect in these Pits of Carnage. Boom. Second hit, didn't get her to the red. She goes for the boots. And the buckler, jeez. This isn't going to win you the fight, lady, but it's certainly annoying. You're in trouble now. Yikes. Whoa! I don't think there's any mechanism in the combat system for her to get like an attack bonus by bouncing at me, but that would be a pretty badass move. Well, she's getting some hits in. It's not going to save her, but she's doing her best. I assume that Mace does the most damage with the overhand bash, but it's way, way more accurate with the backhand swipe. I assume there's a fairly straightforward... Yikes. You know, it gets more accurate as you use different methods. Okay, well, I've killed this woman. See a pile of bones, no longer belonging to a human. Alright, well that was something. How do I get out? Of the arena of air. Do I have to bounce up? Probably. Ooh, didn't quite make it. Okay. Hopefully, I can find an exit. Perhaps it's this. You know what? Why wouldn't I hold my weapon if that's actually going to turn out to be necessary? Actually, I can't look at things or initiate conversations. I think Krillner implied an upset warrior. I think Krillner implied that after I win a few fights, I'll establish a reputation, and then everybody won't just instantly challenge me on sight. I suppose in the meantime, what am I going to do except go around and... You want to address me? The battle-scarred veteran fixes you with an arrogant stare. Fine mustache, sir, if I do say so. And frankly, just all around, impeccable grooming for a guy who is living in the underground pits of carnage. Well, let's give it a shot. Hail, warrior. Pah. Alright, what knowest thou of Dorstag? He's the head man down here. What's it to you? I'm gonna try to minimize the number of people I kill, or at least the number of people I provoke into a situation where I have to kill them. So I'm just gonna say, nothing. I'll be on my way now. Alright. Hey, lady. She looks upset. I mean, frankly, I'd be upset if I lived here in the pits of carnage. So I teleported away, but I think I can get the idea here. Our 4 combat arenas are going to be here, 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 and here. And then a route back. Is there any way forwards here? Indeed there is. Well, let's see where it goes then. Into the unknown. What's going on here? A flam rune. But it's not a rune stone. It's just the rune hovering. And in case you weren't sure what the flam rune might represent, it's fire. And they've really made that quite clear. Jacket! Welcome! For me, the holiday season never truly begins until I submit final grades. And that has actually resulted in me, like, my Christmas spirit kicks in, like, after, like, on Boxing Day. Because lately I've been, like, getting the grades in, desperately do my Christmas shopping in, like, a single day. And then rush around, like, wrapping presents, get to all the things, finally get to relax. This time, I think I'm getting those grades in tomorrow, and it's been a busy run-up to it. But if that happens, oh, it's going to be a real good holiday season. So I'm excited for that. Meanwhile, I'm here in the Pits of Carnage. An underground battle arena / prison. In a world which apparently is also above ground. Pretty much just a battle arena where everybody solves all their problems with violence. We're taking a look around. Found a rune. A floating rune blocking a door. Otherwise, a bunch of upset warriors. But I might have already earned their respect, because I did the first time I saw a warrior in this place. She just challenged me immediately to a fight. And I killed her. A peaceful human? Whoever heard of such a thing? Ah. Peaceful because, like, someone's cut his tongue out and locked him in this room or something. Peaceful humans. Hello? No. A peaceful fighter named Dorstag. I believe this guy's like the... This guy's... trouble. I never look for trouble. But I never run from it. Hey, Dorstag. So, come to pay your respects, have you? You know what? Let's try to take the paying the respects route in hopes that when I do ask him about, like, do you got a magical gem? He'll be like, yeah, I can tell you something about that, right? That would be helpful. We can tell that Dorstag, while he does win fights, doesn't necessarily come out unscathed. Or, alternately, he once tried to get through that door with the flam root. I've heard of thy prowess in battle. Aye, but who hasn't? It's only because I'm so good with my crossbow, Pathratrak, that my sword doesn't drown in blood. I've never lost a fight, you know. Never. Then how didst thou get that scar? You got it in a fight he won. That's not complicated. I'm not asking a stupid question like that. How dost thou come to be down here then? I don't know. This might be a touchy question. But I'm curious. How dost thou come to be down here then? If the Duke hadn't sent his men to jump me when I was asleep, and if there hadn't been 10 of them, I'd be up above still, but it don't matter what any of us was before. What's down here is all we'll ever have. Except for the folks like you, who want to get tossed down here every now and then. Oh, check it out. I'm actually a traveler from another world. Ha! You must have been a jester up above. There ain't no way out of here once you fall through them doors. Not with the Guardian seal on them. Come, tell me more jokes sometime. Maybe I'll give you a little food. Okay. Alright. This Dorstag doesn't seem all bad. But, well, I mean, he does seem to enforce some kind of, rule of silence on all of his lackeys. They're just forbidden to talk. So, I mean, that's not great. And we got Dorstag annotated on the map, although this part isn't super complicated yet. Another sturdy door leading into another little room. Another peaceful human who does not want to talk to me. Haven't you heard that I'm well liked by Dorstag because of my excellent jokes about being a traveler from another world, which I actually am. That's not a joke. Where I'm from, they call me the avatar of all virtue. That's not a joke either. Alright. A hostile giant tan rat. Well, guess what? Let me show you what I do to rats. To giant rats who attack me anyway. Just like an ordinary sized rat that's minding its own business, we don't have a problem. Cur splat. Okay. Wouldn't it be quite a thing if the rats had found the Blackstone Gem and it was just in the pile of one of their piles of garbage? What is going on with the game's performance here? You want to talk? You want to talk, pal? It's just the same shit. Hail, warrior. Pah. What manner of place is this? Never heard of the Pits of Carnage before they threw you down here? Ha! That's a rich one. Best watch your step down here, you might lose your feet. And don't think of going back the way you came. The Guardians magic sealed the doors you came through. Oh yeah, what doors did I come through? Did you hit your head falling in? The trapdoors to the north. It's a new life for you now. Nobody breaks the Guardian's seal. Thou'rt never seeing daylight again, not in this world, mate. Well, I think that part is probably true. Maybe once the Avatar puts a stop to all the Guardians' plans, that's what they can convert the Pits of Carnage into. Take the Arena of Fire, we can convert that into like a large oven. Hey, random hostile rats, why aren't you attacking the other people here? Why haven't they already killed you if you're just wandering around attacking on sight? Really totally mystified by performance issues here because my computer's not... like I can't hear the fan at all, which is a pretty strong sign that we're not wearing down the CPU here. I do have 4 Google Chrome tabs open. So, using millions and millions of... I don't have a unit to apply millions to, but it's astonishing how much RAM a single Google Chrome tab takes. A recent update they added actually put you can like highlight the tab and it tells you how much it's using, and it's like, oh my goodness. This doesn't seem necessary. Serviceable plate leggings. I only wear excellent plate leggings. Got some plants here. Is this where the trap doors are? Kind of looks like it. I guess maybe this wall is slightly angled, so some of the people that throw down are like actually rolling down an extraordinarily steep hill, smashing their face bloodily at every point. Never mind a seal. Like, what about the fact that the trapdoors are like hundreds of feet up in the air? That seems like the real obstacle before we get out of here. How do they even know about the seal? Doesn't seem like there's enough pro-social sentiment in the Pits of Carnage for them to have like built a human pyramid to get up there. An upset warrior. Looks like an upset mage to me. That's alright. If they haven't heard about my duel in the Arena of Air, then they've... Uh-oh. Ah. It's just a rat. They've at least heard about all the rats I've smashed. And splat. Okay. So over here, we're getting out of worked stone and into something new. So let's put a pin in that. And keep just checking the general area. I'm thinking all the warriors in here have like well coiffed long blonde hair, really well trimmed mustache, look like they're eating well. Some kind of shawl collar on. Oh, come on. Do you rats not gossip amongst yourselves? I'm the guy who keeps smashing all the rats. Oh, some doors. What could these doors conceal? A room with a bedroll. Yeah. This isn't a Pit of Carnage. That part's the Pit of Rest. Are these just dormitories? Ah, this dormitory sucks. You really want to get the dormitory that's not littered with corpse parts. Although I imagine the dorm room privileges are not distributed through some kind of structured system. Probably just killing each other. Ooh, an upset human who looks like he has a name. He looks like a Zolgith. Greetings, stranger. Art thou a mage? Indeed I am, but not much a one, I fear. I'd fare better in battle if I were as learned as Zarya. Dost thou know Zarya? Or, like, what I would like to ask is, who is this Zarya? But okay. Dost thou know Zarya? She's a very powerful mage. She strikes down her foes in the arena with fire and lightning before they can get close enough to lay a finger on her. Would that I had mastered such enchantments. Well, hast thou ever considered becoming her student? Indeed, I have asked her if she might teach me more of the mystic arts, but none would help another down here, unless it be through service rendered by slave unto master, or for payment in gold. Where would I find gold? I have not even enough food to eat. Perhaps I can help you. I don't think I brought any food. Have I brought any sewer fish? Let's check. Hey, do you like sewer fish? Perhaps I can help thee. Wouldst thou help me with my spellcasting? 'Tis beyond belief, and yet, if thou couldst bring me a flam rune, I'd be eternally in your debt. I think I have one, and I certainly don't need it. Let's try. Here, thou canst have this one. Surely thou art mistaken. I see no flam rune. Oh, I'm sorry. I have no rune for thee. I was thinking rune stone, but I've seen a floating flam rune. I'm gonna go see if I can take it from the sky. Very well. Alright, hang tight. Farewell, buddy. Don't worry, don't worry. I promise, I'm gonna come through. Whoops. Don't need a decimal point, a period, or what have you for the annotation. The worst part of the auto map is the eraser shape they chose to use. That cursor is not informative about where you're clicking. Good old Zolgith. Alright, well. Let me take a look here. Well, I see a pretty straightforward route back to the flam room. Or at least I infer that one exists. Hey Zolgith, there's fresh rat if you're hungry. Well, I don't want to upset that warrior any further. I just saw a woman in a robe. I thought maybe that's this Zarya, who I should probably be avoiding. Okay, so then we have this platform. Ah! It's Rat City over here. You want it, rats? Are these non-hostile rats? Peaceful. Okay. Don't mind me then, fellas. Except for the one notable exception where I didn't really have a choice. I'm not going to kill anything that is peaceful. Okay, so what's the idea here? Can I just take this somehow? No. Whoa, big table in here. What's this? Lightning. Sparkles. A chest that probably belongs to a human? No, it's just a chest. Flash. Blood. And here's that Zarya. I had a feeling. Okay. So, hopefully I haven't permanently eliminated that rune from existing. Okay. Because I haven't saved at all since I started going. I kind of get the feeling that talking to Zarya might be necessary to figure out how to take the flame rune, so... Flam rune, so fingers crossed here. Okay. Well, I see we have a newcomer to the pits. 'Tis strange to see a mage down here. Indeed, those who master the mystic arts are the mightiest of those above. We seldom need prove ourselves in combat, and rarely is a spellcaster condemned to such a place as this. Zoranthus and I are the only ones I know of, save that would-be blunderer Zogith. Yeah. I mean, he would be even more than a blunderer. He's actually a blunderer right now, and he would be something more than that. But yeah, so this is Zoranthus, though. He sounds like something. A master sorcerer in his time, but an eccentric, no feeling for true power, always caught up in his trivial academic researches. He dwells somewhere on the second level, but I have little interest in him. Oh yeah. And what knowest thou of Dorstag? He rules the pits at present, for none here hath bested them in combat. Have you not challenged him, then? When the time comes, I and I alone shall slay Dorstag, and rule these pits as my own. 'Tis less than my due, but 'tis the best I can hope for. Why hast thou not challenged him yet? His skill with that crossbow of his is practically legendary. I must practice the incantation, Grave Sanct Por, until I have mastered it thoroughly. Then I will be ready to face him in battle. Yeah, but back to the subject of Dorstag for a moment. Yes, exactly. But is it true he carries a black gem? That may be so. 'Tis no concern of mine. Well, great. Nice to meet you, Zarya. I must be on my way. Farewell. Some blood. But the rune is just gone. Will it return? I feel like Zarya would probably appreciate if I shut the door behind me. Oh wait, I don't even have a flam stone. So if he's looking for a flam rune stone, that would explain why I've not been able to I was not able to provide it to him. Perhaps I can find one somewhere here at the Pits of Carnage. Okay. Well, one gets the feeling that there might be a four-way crossing halfway down this hall. You know what I randomly decided to play just a little bit of last night while I was winding down? Not a good wind down choice, but it was fun. I fired up Doom. Speaking of earliest examples of continuous 3D games. It's a totally different feel from this, but likewise excellent. Alright. Multiple entrances to the arenas. That makes sense. Ah. This is one of those jerk-ass rats. Pop. An upset guy. Upset warrior. So these are the dorms for people who have not, you know, they haven't earned a strong enough position to get to sleep in a worked stone floor room. They sleep on the dirt. Don't mind me, folks. I'm just coming into your rooms on the off chance that one of you looks like you have a name, maybe some dialogue. It's just going to be a large complex of dirt floor dormitories. Of dirt floor dormitory rooms. Looks like it. I suppose probably there's a play approach here where you keep challenging these people so you can kill them, and then, you know, especially the ones that have chests, you get to go take their stuff. Different dialogue for a goblin warrior, I wonder? No. Same dialogue. And he has the sexy goblin portrait. Hail, warrior. Pah. You know about Dorstag? Of course you do. I'll be on my way. Hey, Mom, how's it going? Happy Sunday. I'm in the pits of carnage. Most of the carnage has been between myself and giant rats, because the people here learned to respect me pretty quick when I won my first arena fight. This is back to where I came in? Yeah. But I might as well close that loop off. Eventually I gotta go. Oh! Oh dear. I see the problem here. Ah! I had not plugged in the laptop. I don't think that's what's affecting the game performance, but who knows? It certainly was about to affect the stream performance, since the whole thing would just stop abruptly if the laptop died. Okay, and I'm just back to the start. There was no actual secret behind Krillner's hiding place. So let me just walk around, see what else I can find here. Okay, well, that's just a loop back to the dirt dorms. And then it looked like there was a little path here. Probably won't go far though. But it does feel good. Oh, perhaps it goes far. Oh yeah, this is the not dirt dorms. This is the dorms for people who are good at fighting. Wait a minute, what the hell is this? Why is it... I don't know, there's a ragged scroll here. Weird dueling voices in this track. Okay. On the verge of making a breakthrough in magically induced heat reduction. The proper runic formula is either Anflamrel or Inanflam. I shall first try Anflamrel, which, although a combination of greater risk, should result in a greater reduction of heat. Yeah? That accords. Looks like whoever did that froze themselves to death and somehow also exploded, getting their blood everywhere. Thought maybe I had found the lab of this Zoranthin. Hey, a friendly human named Josper. Oh there, Josper's my name. Come to chance your life against a few coins. Many's them that do sooner or later. Well, you must know this place well. Well, surely. But you don't think I'm the sort to gossip, surely. It's not bad for business. It's not just bad for business. Down here, talking about folks the wrong way, getting you a dagger between your ribs while you sleep. Couldn't you tell me just a little bit about Zarya, the powerful mage? Oh, I get the idea. Well, don't get your hopes up. She'd rather kill than kiss. And with her magic, few have much chance against her in a fight. Better to take on 2 or 3 irregular fellows in a fair fight, I'd say. If we could circle back around, what about the lower levels? What are these lower levels I keep hearing about? Well, it's hardly a fit place for anyone with sense to venture. Not that it's so great up here, mind you, but still. They never throw enough food down here. To make sure we have to fight for it, so sometimes a fool will go down looking to slay some dinner. Usually ends up being dinner instead. Better to take your chances with one of my wagers, I say. I beg your pardon, Josper, but I must be leaving. Well, if you feel a bit bolder, or desperate for money, or just plain tired of living, you can always find me here. Noted. Well met, Josper. Terrible alignment in this list I'm working on, but that's okay. It's the Pits of Carnage. Why would the map be pretty? Well, I should explore the rest of the dirt dorms. Actually, before I do, I'll just run down this way.
This world is mine. Do you like what you see?
No, Guardian. This place sucks. You can't possibly have thought that I would like what I see here. Well, the Flam rune is still gone. Excuse me, madam. Don't want to offend anybody, get myself killed. You know what? I said that thing about how I wasn't saving. Obviously, I would like to meet this Zoranthian or whatever. The other wizard. Although perhaps I have met him and he's a pile of bones in an ice room due to a spellcraft effort gone wrong. Oh, just an upset warrior. Okay, so I think that's it. I think I've mapped the dirty dorms. Oh wait, no, hold on. What's straight down this hall? Just one last little set of dorm rooms. Well, there's one more dorm room. And it's just some guy. Okay, I guess I should run back through the... I'm not 100% confident that I went through here and checked all the people for names and unique dialogue, if they're even here. No, the guy's just upset. Upset. Nobody home. Okay. I think I... Wait, hold on. Just to be sure, because it won't take long. Hey, 2 people in one room. Not allowed to have friends down here. They might not necessarily be friends. They could be lovers. Same story with those dudes. Or, you know, they're just neighbors. They're just having a visit. And then there's a heavily telegraphed hidden door. Or is it actually a visible door? No. Just a secret door that is on the auto map. It's not even locked. It's crawling with rats. Smush. Or at least it's crawling with a rat. I'll keep my eyes on the floor as I make my way out of here. Huh. Is it nothing? Or was there another? Okay, so there's going to be a secret here as well. And there's Zarya. I guess this was the way to get into Zarya's place without touching that flam rune and making it vanish. Oh well. Hopefully she doesn't mind. I just came through and opened both the doors and left. It's kind of rude. Okay. Well, obviously this is the path to explore next. But I'm going to go back to Dorstag for a minute. And because he had a dialogue option for asking about the lower levels too. So maybe he's got something to tell me. Or maybe he'll be like, well, if you're going to the lower levels, you know, I've got a job you could do. And maybe we can work something out for this stone. I won't wind up having to kill this guy. I don't know. Kind of feel like I'm probably going to be killing this guy. Peaceful human. And I should check carefully, see if Zoranthian is in here, maybe? Probably not. Because it's not this guy, which is not. Alright. What? You again? Can thou tell me of the lower levels? Aye, that's where I toss people that bother me with too many questions. Yeah. Funny guy, Dorstag. He's a funny guy. My buddy Dorstag. Funny guy! Any obvious secret doors annotated up here? No. This northern place is where the trapdoor entrance is, right? Here we go. Into the dirt. Okay. This place is all messed up. Whoops. Lean my head forward a little more than I meant to there. Woo. Okay, well. Guess I just keep walking around for now. Oh, and hey, worked stone and the passage to the lower levels. So that wasn't too hard to find. A ragged magical scroll. A lockpick. You can never have too many lockpicks. No, not in that bag. Put it in this bag for whatever reason. I'm going to be treating, at the end of the day, my lockpicks are going to be like, or not my lockpicks, my magic scrolls are going to be like mega elixirs in a Final Fantasy game. I'm going to have a bunch of them at the end. Into the depths. Pits of Carnage. Looks like it could be a big place if the starting position is any sign. Let's keep a left hand on the wall and start exploring. Keep an eye tilted to the floor. Okay, nope. This was just a little place where a guy went to die. Left hand on the wall, right hand on my mace. I think I hear bat wings. A massive sound improvement over when you knew a bat was near because it started going bing, 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 bing. Kablooey. Sheath my mace. Wait, hold on. Is this away? Yeah, it's away. So I'll come back. Stick to the system. Left hand on the wall. Big open area full of bats and vampire bats. Well, hey, good showing, bat. Surviving a single shot. Surviving 2 direct hits. This bat is the bane of my existence. It's my arch nemesis. Alright. Ah! Whoa, he was just that was just a distraction bat. So the vampire bats could swarm me. Yeah. Any small mammal will burst into flames if you hit it hard enough. That's just science. Obviously, I've taken my left hand off the wall, but we're bat hunting now. Oh, left hand back on the wall. Can I get him up there? Come down. Okay, fine. I'll wait. Whoop. Shouldn't be swinging my excellent mace just at the wall. Ha ha ha! Victory. Okay. How am I doing for health? Just about 50%. That could be worse. It could be better. Not super confident I should be sleeping down here, so I'll just soldier on for now. Pop. Well, would you look at that? It's a mace I don't need. Probably a light mace. Merely serviceable. Ah, my mace is merely serviceable. It's very hard to repair, even with my pretty high repair skill. Whoa, that's a whole new thing. What's hitting me? Who wants it? What's swinging at me? Is it a bat? I think it was just, okay, it's just a bat. It was flapping its bat wings extra hard to strike at me. Okay. We are still hanging left. Oh hey, someone got a proper burial down here. Here lies Doric. He'll sing no more. A serviceable mace. Haha. Well, I acquired a serviceable mace slightly sooner than I could have just found one. And all I had to do was put an enormous amount of my character development into the repair skill. Oh ho, would you look at this? Unblemished ruby. Slightly worn wand. Well, I got a wand bag going, so... grab it. And I guess you can never have too many unblemished gems. Not that I really do much of anything with them. Still, it's a dungeon crawler. Feels good to find a valuable treasure, pick it up off the ground. Okay. What I'm getting from the environmental storytelling down here is that a lot of mace fighters have met their end. Okay. Back in the big room. Let's keep tracing this wall. Worked stone. Well, hold on. I think I see a switch too. There it is. I think I probably have no chance. I don't have any lore skill whatsoever, I don't think. But I'll check. Okay. Well, that bat's annoying, but it'd also be annoying to try to track him down and kill him. I was wrong. There's no obvious switch here. And no secret door where you'd expect. Someone just really took their time. They dug out a little enclosure there. They built themselves a pretty tall brick wall for no reason. Let's see what happens. I mean, I have a lot of money. And so, I mean, I could just, go to the guy in Killorn Keep who will take my money to investigate items, or identify items. Okay, this is interesting, but what does it mean, this big room here? Oh, okay. Probably there's a way to get up onto that, and then then it's a bridge across this place. Taking care of business. My business is smashing bats into flames. Business is good. Alright. Back in Workstone. They're paying for their cousin's sins of annoying me by making a beeping sound when flapping their wings. Oh, headless, eh? Oh, a bunch. Alright, well, as we know, this can be dicey. But it's within my ability to bash these headless. What is the appeal of gold to the headless? Like, it can't be that it's shiny. It's got to be a tactile thing. Or this. No, I was going to say it could be the smell. No, it can't. 2 down. I'm in a tight spot health-wise, but I think I got this. Would have been nice if those 3 successful bashes that got this guy to yellow. Ah, but the 4th one did the trick. And then, making up for lost time. Okay. And honestly, I'm in a little bit better condition than the fullness of my health vial would suggest. Well, we're in the money. Not a lot of money, but I earned this money fair and square. Alright. Let's see what else is here. Well, I saw a slope going up, so perhaps... Oh! Ah! Well, now, a subtle disadvantage. The image of the headless emerging from the darkness is pretty evocative. Where'd you go, buddy? There you are. Didn't work out for him. But you gotta respect the effort. Got the light spell back up. The only thing I've used magic for in this game, except that one time. That it was absolutely necessary to use a scroll that I found, or a wand, or whatever, to get telekinesis going. So will this path eventually, because it's going up, will eventually come around and let me get on that underground bridge? Who knows? There's only one way to find out. Aha! Mongbats! And they're attacking in a proper swarm, like mongbats should. I think I've got a yellow potion, which I suppose, in the interest of using my items every now and then, be a good time for it. Since I absolutely don't want to try using a bedroll here. Are there more? Okay. Do I actually have yellow potions? I do. That wasn't much healing, but it wasn't nothing. Oh ho! I'm up to 6 skill points for when I get back. That's good. Okay. Well, I'm going to break the going left rule. Because it feels like this place, like probably most routes here are going to wrap around down eventually. So see what's to the north. Should have stuck with your friend, buddy. Strength in numbers. Alright. It's just some place. Oh! It's some place. I don't know that it was the best design decision to have these secret doors Ah! A hostile earth golem. Cool. Let's throw a save down. I'm pretty sure I can run if it turns out I'm not capable of fighting this guy, so I don't mind saving here. Excuse me. You want to fight? He definitely does. Okay. He wants to fight. He cannot get out of the room. Which is good, because he beat me very, very badly. Okay. Well, let's put a pin in that. What do you suppose the odds are? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to throw caution to the wind. Can I take a nap right here? No! Oh, he found his way through the door. Good for him. Let's see. Do I have what it takes here? Probably not. Hey, I hit him. But he hit me more. I've learned my lesson about accepting those deaths. So... well, I learned the secret, didn't I? The secret to getting him in here so we can fight without me just breaking my mace is to try and fail to nap. Ah! You got a great hit on me right there. Probably because I didn't have combat mode engaged. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll just leave him be for now. We have a Golu up here. The M's and the W's not super distinct in this font. Did you make it through on your own? Of course you didn't. Because you're stupid. Say. Does this offer me the opportunity to test out some of my wands? So this one is a Daylight. It's vast lore. That's actually great. I like that. This is a gentle missile spell, it seems. Hey, I hit him once. I don't think this is how I'm going to beat the Golem. Let's try one more. This one seems a bit more powerful, maybe? Maybe not. Okay. Well, that wasn't much. Any hope I can clobber this guy through the door? No. Okay. Well, I'll be back for you, buddy. Wait, in this save, have I annotated properly? Yeah. That's when you know he got you right on the top of the head. Enough downward force that the soles of your boots were compressed. Okay, well, I'm excited to have a fearsome foe to fight. It's just more fun if I think I'm going to beat him. So this could eventually lead down to me getting on there and getting over here. But this seems pretty expansive. So let me go back and check the other southerly passage. See what its deal is. Oh, this one also goes pretty far, it seems. It's quite possibly going to come around and meet the previous space. Being attacked by a Mongbat. Well, come have it. Didn't work out for you. Okay, actually, this is the one that's more likely to come down there. Okay. Well, I'm here now. I'll keep doing this vein. Ooh. What's this? A pit within a pit. But at least it's an accessible pit. Any secret doors that my cartographic sense can detect? No. Okay. I hear something. But I don't know what. Oh, a gazer! I've not yet defeated a gazer in combat, but perhaps today is my day. Wait a minute. Is it not even attacking me? Oh, no, there it goes. Well, I can hit the gazers enough now. The question is, can I last long enough to get the hits in? Do I have another yellow potion? Yes, this would be a great time for it. I've got a wailing cat. I should go investigate her emotions. I hear you. Alright, hang tight, gang. I'll be right back with you. I don't know. She seems okay. Alright, okay. I'll try my luck here once more. Because a lot really just depends on getting some quick hits in. They're not melee fighters. Oh! His friend killed him. That's a shame. But now I'm being electrocuted. Or, well, shocked. It's gonna be close. I think he's gonna get me though. Oh, the crisis battle music is exciting. So it's nice to be in a tight spot now. Ooh! Pop. Okay. The final gaze. Gaze upon thy ruin, foul beast. What do we got here? Serviceable helmet. Well, I have one of those. A single coin. Absolutely worth risking your life for all this junk. What about to the north and west? Nah. Nothing. Just an old married gazer couple puttering around with their useless junk. Well, let's put it all on the line and see if I can sleep here now that I've killed the inhabitants. Hey, hey, hey. Alright. Now we're talking. Put up my meager in-lore. Let's go find my Golem friend. And did sleeping, I think I might have needed to sleep near this golem to prompt him to teleport through the secret door. Yeah, otherwise his head is just too high. Ooh, good hit, buddy. Although once I get into his room, I do have a lot of flexibility to do the come forward swing, run back fighting style. It's not working for me at all, and I have landed some direct hits without getting him to even yellow. He's guarding a treasure chest. So I'm going to want to defeat him. Didn't think it was going to be on that attempt, but let's go back. Because if I don't give up that one crushing blow right at the start, who knows? Who knows what dreams may come. Cyber Angel, welcome! Underworld's going great. What did I do last time? I finished the Simplistic Academy. And boy, did that end with a just a squelchy noise. The two of the last 3 trials just being teleporter mazes, and the one in between, I can't really tell what it was supposed to be. It had a title that it suggested some sort of actual puzzle, but I just had to jump across a couple platforms. Now I'm down in the under level of the Pits of Carnage, and I found this Golem's lair. And I'm not confident that I'm strong enough to defeat a Golem yet, but I want to give it another try, so here I go. Excuse me. That got his attention. Yes, that one... yeah, before I left, I was about to leave without having... I mean, I had seen it and not very, very sillily not made the connection. Hey, he's on yellow. This is a winnable fight. And then I was like, wait. It's not obvious to me that there's a way to get back here without doing the whole exam again, so I'm not leaving until I find it. And then I was like, wait a minute. The Guardian's symbol of power is obviously a pentagram. Alright. Victory. Oh, so they're not always just pentagrams. That's helpful to know. But yeah, like, the pentagram one should have been clearer much sooner, I think. Chest is locked. Why did the golem need to lock his chest? Ho ho! A serviceable jeweled shield. Sorry, buckler, but I hate you now. Okay, please don't kill me when I equip you. Haha! Alright, Avatar looking classy as hell right now. Do I already have a Rel Stone? Yes. Yeah, none of the other worlds have been structured in such a way to make you think like, how would I get back here swiftly? But that one, it was just like, nope. There's no like, it didn't open up a simple passage for me or anything like that. 15 coins. A Juk Stone. I think I've got Juks. And what does it matter? Oh, whoops. I've accidentally... There we go. Back to in-lore. Juks? Yeah. I'm all juxed up. Ooh. An undamaged goblet. Got a brown potion. Might as well. Okay. Alright. Well, to be fair, what you can tell is that I either didn't fully explore the vault, or that I did, but that I didn't make a rational decision. But actually, now that I think about it, no, I didn't fully explore the vault. I, in fact, forgot. Ah. That would make sense. It seems to be like it's a notable location, so like give it its own unique treasure. I think I just did this, but... Avatar, feeling great. Here we go. A hostile wolf spider. You want to talk about hostile? You should see me when I get attacked by a wolf spider. Anybody else? Any other takers? Nah. Alright. Well, there's some coins that I don't need or care about. And then there's a slightly worn wand. Keep piling wands into my wand bag. Disrespect the skull for no reason. And on we go. Okay. Got more to explore back near the start, but I've also got down this area, so let's go that way first. How am I for time? Not bad. I gotta shut down fairly soon. Just gotta eat supper and then mark more papers. And oh man, I'm like, based on the students that are left to be marked, I think I've got a good shot of having at least one or two of the papers you love to see, which are just great papers that you can just read through very quickly, leave a few comments on, say outstanding job, and give them an A+. But I did go through my last guaranteed one where a student had already brought me his draft for review. And I looked at the draft and I thought, oh sweet. Not only can I just put a really great grade on this very quickly when I mark it. Oh dear. Are these teleporting pits? Is that what's going on here? Okay. Yikes. Well. I got through my last one of those. My guaranteed, like I know, I've already looked at this paper. I can give it a great grade and just say, hey, yeah, you've done a good job of reflecting my comments from your draft. And otherwise you can, oh, there's a secret door, wasn't there? Otherwise you can refer back to my comments on that draft to know what I think of your paper. Oh, a secret door. Good thing I'm so good at drawing maps. Oh, is this just how you crawl back up when you fall? In the platforming room? Seems like it is. Red gem, blue gem. I have so many gems that I doubt I'm ever going to get much use of. Oh no. Okay, good. Avatar, buried alive. By his own hubris. You can do this, Avatar. Not actually confident that's true. Oh, I mentioned how the first-person platforming in this game is no Metroid Prime experience. So I think Samus Aran could have got this done by now. Okay. I mean, frankly, like, compared to what you'd expect, I think, you know, it's one of the first continuous scrolling first-person 3D games. It's, you know, doing a bunch of massively ambitious things in dungeon simulation and RPG design. And then also there's a bunch of platforming. You would think, like, and the platforming is what ruins it, and everyone says, man, this would have been such a great game if it wasn't for the platform jumping. I don't think it's that bad. It's just not setting the world on fire. Okay. Oh, right. I ought to be trying that shift jump more. Is the skeleton standing on a... I don't know. At any rate, if I proceed this way, will it wrap around and let me go kill the skeletons? It does not seem to. Where am I going? Oh ho! Going to that bridge that I saw much earlier. The plaque reads, "You'd do best to go back the way you came." Well, I'm not going to heed this warning. The plaque reads, "Thy journey is doomed. Turn back while you can." Why would you put all these plaques up? Naught of value lies east. So is this reverse psychology, do we think? What is this plaque that I anticipate is here to say? The stairway down lies to the north if you'd risk it. Okay. Well, let's try the only non-indicated direction. South. The Avatar is not feeling great. like my save game name claims. What is this? Oh! Oh! An Ann stone. A Cal stone. I've got Ann, I think. Do I have Cal? Jux. Lore. No Cal. You can tell I've played a lot of Ultima in recent years. Well. Pearl-tipped rod of Altara. Oh. Huh? No noticeable effect. Okay. Weird. But okay. Oops. Get my mace back out. We're still in the Pits of Carnage. This part's really interesting. In this version of the Killorn Keep theme. These weird, dissonant, duetting, but almost duetting voices. Just start wailing in the background. It is the kind of thing that makes it kind of gives the feeling of like, okay, yeah, this is the music of a totally different world. Well, let's find out what does not of value lie to the east? Like they said on the sign? This feels like the door closes when you go through it. Maybe not. Are we in a buttons and doors maze? It does appear that we're in a buttons and doors maze. Okay, well, how many buttons are accessible to me at the start? 1, 2, only 2. Okay, that's generous. Let's try one. See what happens. Alright. That shut me in here, but did it also open a way to go deeper? Sure did. Okay. Hey, that's where I was when I pressed the button. There's another button. I heard a sound. Which I hate. What is that sound? Oh, this door is open. It's just a 9-chamber area. Can it be all so simple? Did I press one button and do I have access to something? A Tim room. Can I walk through it? You feel your limbs stiffen. You're unable to move. But it wears off. Marble. Worked marble walls in the basement level of the Pits of Carnage. Oh, hey, is this our fellow? Zoranthus, it is. Hey, buddy. Who disturbs my studies? But hold. I sense thou art a traveller from another dimension. Indeed, 'tis true. Wouldst thou know? I have dealt with other planes myself through my magic. But tell me, what dost thou here? I strive to defeat the Guardian. Do you have any strong feelings about the Guardian? Truly, mayhap 'tis time I took action myself. Oh, so dost thou oppose the Guardian as well? I have spent my time trying to further my knowledge of the mystic arts, but I have been neglecting the practical in favor of the esoteric. I know that the Guardian has conquered other worlds than mine. He must be stopped before his power grows too great. What was thy world like before the Guardian came? Ours has always been a land where prowess at arms is highly respected. Yet, duels were seldom to the death and slavery almost unheard of until the Guardian came. So there were some duels to the death and a bit of slavery. This wasn't a paradise before the Guardian came. He has slowly warped our people, twisted our realm into a harsher, more violent place, and the worst of this new breed are sent to the pits. What did the Guardian gain from all this? Many aspire now to join the Guardian's elite forces in their raids on other dimensions. Though the toll in human life is often high, the survivors have brought home the richest of spoils and live like kings. Some would slay their own brothers for a chance to join in the plunder. On the plane of Earth, there's a dueling game known as Beyblade. Hast thou perchance heard of it? Okay, wow. And what exactly are these pits we're in, besides just like a hole in the ground? The people of the pits were too vicious to integrate into life above ground, even after the changes began. The Guardian placed a mighty seal on these caverns, and now the worst criminals of our world are thrown in, to live or die as they may. And so, what art thou doing here then? I have no stomach for living among those who have lost all knowledge of simple human kindness. I have been in hiding, but my time has not been entirely wasted. My powers have grown enough that I may prove able to oppose the Guardian effectively. In my dimension, at least. Well, perhaps we might work together against the Guardian. Unfortunately, all of my efforts of late have been used in the rather obscure pursuit of djinn entrapment. I have succeeded in entrapping a daemon of the air inside a magical container. That seems like an interesting project. It is a fascinating area of study. Such a vessel as mine has been enchanted to hold magical beings. There's a series of rituals that must be performed, for otherwise the demon could easily escape. And I, for one, would not like to be in the vicinity of an escaped air demon. The djinn do not take kindly to imprisonment. Oh, you're telling me. Oh wait, no, that wasn't me, that was King Graham. But yeah, in King's Quest V, just yesterday, I solved the puzzle that involved you find a genie bottle, but it's not the kind of genie that grants wishes, it's just the kind of genie who enslaves you when you let him in. So then, you don't open the bottle yourself. You give the bottle to the witch in the woods, and she unquestioningly opens it. Boom, you've solved your witch problem. And, how are these rituals accomplished? First, of course, I must have a container. Of course, not sure this matters, but I always take notes on rituals. Ritual of djinn entrapment. First, of course, thou must have a container. Find a container. Step 1. Step 2. Coat the container thoroughly in Phalanium-rich mud mixed with basilisk oil. Then, one must coat it thoroughly with mud, rich in the rare element of phalanium, first mixing the mud with basilisk oil. There used to be a great supply of this mud, in the city of Anodunus. But since that metropolis was destroyed, Palladium has been hard to come by. And what would be done after that? The next step is the firing of the vessel. I would suggest immersion in lava is the best way to ensure success. Okay. And then, what's next? What is necessary to perform these rituals when creating a djinn bottle? Keep in mind, they are largely symbolic rites. In practice, anything can be used as a vessel. Indeed, I've heard of sorcerers binding a daemon in the human body itself and releasing its power in a single tremendous burst. Okay. So nothing next? Is that what you're saying? Well, thank thee for thy insights. One thing more. If thou doth ever have the necessity of releasing an elemental from its bottle, thou should seek out the sigil of binding, a shrine located in the ethereal void. Hold on, Zoranthus. Let me get my pen and paper. Okay, so seek the sigil of binding, a shrine located in the ethereal void. Oh yeah. Near the shrine of sacrifice? There. Thou should smash the bottle, releasing the djinn. If thou didst release the creature elsewhere, it would surely destroy thee. Well, that part of the ritual sounds a lot less complicated than the binding part. May I have thy captured air demon? This is a real King Graham moment. I have no idea why I would want this, but I'm on a quest. Can I have an object, please? May I have thy captured air demon? I would like to try an experiment on myself. It gladdens my heart that one of mine experiments is at long last a practical application. I'm not sure it does. I would give the bottle to thee for a shared cause, and yet I perceive that the balance would be best served were we to make an exchange. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not going to ask him about that. Balance between the planes, take a demon out of here, I gotta do something else. What then must I bring thee? Not long ago, a colleague of mine disappeared while making a study of dreaming. He had with him a scepter of the deadly seeker, and I would dearly like to have news of him, and the scepter returned. If in thy interplanar wanderings thou canst find news of him, and locate the scepter. Really, really well kept hippie, but yes. Okay, so Zoranthus will exchange the djinn in the bottle for the scepter of the deadly seeker and news of his friend. Okay. Where might I find such a thing? 'Tis not to be found in this world, to be sure. But as thou canst travel the plains, thou shouldst be able to find me one and bring it here. Is there aught else? Is there anything else you would know? Dost thou know the other dimensions? In truth, I myself have journeyed to other planes, though more oft I use my magic to view them from here or speak with their denizens. Oh yeah. Dost thou know of the Guardian's plans in other realms? Indeed, the Guardian has conquered many worlds already. He bends the wills of those he conquers, forcing them to devote their resources to his ends. Some worlds supply armies, while others produce supplies or feed his magical energies. And he just straight up murked everyone in Simplistic, it seemed. And yet few have joined together to oppose him, and I fear soon he'll be too powerful for any to oppose. Oh, don't worry about that, I got this. I don't know if in your interplanar explorations, you've ever heard of the avatar of all the virtues, the greatest hero who was ever known, but that is me. Oh yeah, so, great. And, I mean, what else? What dost thou know of other dimensions? How many different dimensions are there? Or, Simplistic, are you the false avatar from Ultima 7 who's going around claiming to be me? Ah! You might as well ask how many grains of sand on a beach, or how many times one could take a quantity of liquid and divide it in half. It may be that the planes are of finite number, but if they are, it is a number that is beyond our ability to know. But what if we used calculus to determine the finite sum of an infinite series? That could at least do the quantity of liquid thing, I think. I'm not sure there's universal agreement that calculus solves... But not in this timeline, Simplistic. But I see what you're getting at. It's a shared experience of being like James the Avatar. Okay, well, I don't think if I ask him for the gin bottle, he's gonna be like, oh, you know what, just take it. I don't care about the balance that much. So, yeah, I must bid thee farewell for now. Until we meet again, Avatar. Cool place you got here, by the way. Here's the way out. Oh! There's a way deeper in. Looks like it says Zoranthus, where it overlaps the compass there. Okay, I should eat my sewer fish. And grab some shut-eye. Hopefully Zoranthus doesn't mind if I sleep in his weird magical dormitory that he's got going here. Don't know what it is about the sewer water that gives the fish this excellent tang. Feels good. Feels great. Put up my meager light. Although I've discovered that I have what am I trying to say here? I have a daylight wand. Vaslor, I assume. So I do have that option as well. Okay. Seems like this might piss off my buddy. If I find his secret door. Or is it even a secret? Never mind. What's in here? Ooh, a crystal ball. Ooh, and a book. An undamaged book. This is a mint condition edition. I'm not going to steal this. I'm just going to read it. On chromatographic alchemy. As far as current research allows, only certain very specific solutions can hold particular magical effects. Fortuitously, these may be distinguished by color. For example, oh ho ho! I think I've figured most of this out on my own. But hold on. Yellow for healing. Red for curing poison. Purple for protection. Oh, good. I've heard a rumor that there are some very hard fights in this game, even when you've maxed out your stats. So knowing what are the protection from blows. Brown. Speed. Black. Invisibility. Clear. Restore mana. What certain other potations can also be so suspended. Yeah. Whatever that means. Put that down. Can I look into the crystal ball? Yes. It's just a security orb. Just keeping an eye on the approach. And yet, Zoranthus would have to just hang out in there to get any value out of that. Trying to be polite here. I just keep bonking myself in the face with the door. Okay. So, do I just try to head deeper down, or do I try to get into this? Wait, have I already had access? Obviously, I've been in the central chamber. There's really just not much to this place, huh? There is not. Hit one button. Pass all the way through. Zoranthus was working on like a clever button maze to deter intruders, and then eventually it was like, no one's gonna get down. They'll just be killed on the way down here. What am I worrying about? Well, let's go north. Follow the red brick wall. I'm guessing this is just the same deal either way. Now I've confirmed that. I hear a cat meowing, but they are mistaken. It is not SUPPER time yet. Holy smokes. An upset hordeling. Doesn't want to talk to me. Does he want to kill me? Nope. Okay. Alright. Let's just both mind our own business then. That barely helps. Not wasting oil for that much extra visibility. It's pitch black. Ah! Okay. Yikes. Okay. This is it. Deeper down. I can explore a little bit longer. Not that much longer. But a little bit longer. Okay. This place seems a lot more constructed than the level above. Oh, the stone walls are covered in lichen. Or something. Moss or what have you. Okay. Here, the flapping of bat wings. Or, I mean, of tree branches, sorry. I don't fear the Reaper. Oh, never mind. I should have feared the Reaper more. I wasn't scared enough of that Reaper. Do you know that I think the specific Blue Oyster Cult member who wrote the lyrics to Don't Fear the Reaper gave a statement that, like, the song was never supposed to be about suicide. Like, that's a misinterpretation. It's like, oh man, I don't know. I don't know if I'm sold. That the song with the lyrics, Romeo and Juliet are together in eternity. We can be like they are. Come on, baby. Don't fear the Reaper. Is not very, very, very clearly a song about suicide. Great song. So we know this is a dangerous area. Oh-ho! Gazers really need you at the distance to have the battle go well for them. Oh man. There we go. Pop! Nice try, dummy. This place seems pretty vast. And I'm not sure I'm down here for any reason. Sorry, Dread Spider, but you started the fight. Although I should... Yeah, it was clearly trying to flee. But these are the pits of carnage, baby. Don't start a fight if you're not ready to go right to the end. If you're not ready to go all the way with it. I would have really expected a lock on this sturdy door. Instead, we're in some weird place. There's an arrow on the ground. Does it teleport me off itself? I think I can overcome this. No, I can't. You can't go over it either. My first shift jump went really well. I can see a switch. Can I reach that switch with my long pole? Where's my long pole? I think it's in here, right? Yep. Did it open the one on the other side? Did it deactivate the teleporter? Who knows? Let's try other side first. No luck here. Can I see a switch? A lever. Aha! A lever and a switch. And then some treasure, including an unblemished scepter. But I don't think it's that kind of scepter. That's a lot of money. Probably more money than I can physically carry. Well, hold on. Do I have any junk? Oh, listen to that cat. I love her, but you would get the impression that I just don't feed them or something. This box weighs a lot. Oh, that's because I have put things in it now, though, isn't it? Perhaps shouldn't just hastily throw it out. In fact, 37 coins in there. You know what? Maybe I'm okay. Maybe I'm doing just fine. And here's why it didn't... I hit this switch to open the lower door instead of the switch up there. There. Cool. Well, I don't think I care about any of this treasure. But it feels good to have solved the mystery of how to get it. And if I change my mind, at least I know where it is. Okay. So this way till I can go south and then forge on southerly. Hopefully there's no other reapers. I will not be manipulated, Astra. I know it's not SUPPER time. I know all about what time it is or is not. Well, you only live once. Press the button. See what happens. This shows me just another room. Wait, if I look into it from another angle, do I get a different angle on said room? I think I do. Or perhaps not. Okay. Ooh. Probably shouldn't eat that. Probably not wise to just go eating random mushrooms that you find on the floor of the lower depths of the Pits of Carnage. Similarly, I won't pick the berries off these plants. A headless I can deal with. 2 headless I can also deal with, so bring it. Bring it, you fools. Oh man, this is a hardy headless. Ah, it was once. Come on, Avatar. Finish it off. Well, now I'm fighting the healthier one. It's good tag team strategy. Work out for him. I mean, he did a good job. Like, credit to them. They took me to the limit. I'm in trouble. Is it safe to sleep here? I bet not. I'm curious though. It was uneasy sleep. Barely healed. Spell backfired once, but then I got it up. Alright. Well, onwards. I can hear Daniela's home. She'll be ready to start cooking supper soon. Ah! A dire reaper! I'm well aware that I can't do that fight. Ah! And now my movements are all screwed up. That's not great. You know what? Maybe this is a sign. Let's treat this as a sign. Oh, hold on. No, the fact that I accidentally turned caps lock on is not why the movement went all wonky. Okay. Ah. There we go. Okay. Totally bizarre. Okay. Okay. This is where I'll stop. Not at all any kind of natural stopping place, except for the fact that I saw a Dread Reaper and I'm terrified. But okay. Cool. Cool first day in the Pits of Carnage. I like this place better than the Simplistic Academy of Magic, I'll say that much. Not necessarily like it like the atmosphere. Like, you know, it seems like it'd be a terrible place to hang out. But we're having fun. Delving a dungeon is what this engine was built for, and it's going well. Smashed a golem, that was satisfying. Beat some gazers for the first time, also satisfying. We're in good shape. We made an ally. We have a quest to do outside of here. Still don't have a Blackrock gem, so I can't, until I open up a new place, I kind of feel like I probably don't want to go back. Although I might, I don't know. But yeah, coming along well. Having fun, which is the most important part. When we do eventually return to Britannia, 12 delicious skill points to distribute across my various things. Perhaps I'll learn a new thing. They say, you know, you're never too old. It's never too late to start learning that lore or something. Who knows? I mean, I still got to get better at mace fighting and defending myself, because we saw how quickly, despite my largely plate-heavy and jeweled shield-heavy armor set, I did get ganked pretty quickly by that Reaper, even though I'd beaten a Reaper before. So, there's lots to do, but we're on the path. We're having fun, exploring, delving the dungeons, the Pits of Carnage, and we're inflicting more carnage than we're having inflicted upon us. So things are on the right path. Cool. Good session. So check it out, team. On Tuesday, Greg's going to come over here, and we've completed Phase 1 of our Beat 'em Up project now. And we're not starting Phase 2 till the new year. And so this one is going to be about us just playing, probably play some of the Ninja Turtles games, because we did play all those as part of our Beat 'em Up project, but I failed to successfully export the videos from Twitch in time, so we've lost some of it. So flesh out the record, establish our credibility when we start making definitive statements about the best beat 'em ups. No one can say, well, hold on, you never even played the Manhattan Project. Yeah, we did. What are you talking about? So yeah, probably do a little of that. Might take another shot at Streets of Rage 2. Might fire up, at some point, good old Renegade again, the first beat 'em up. Just to look back where we've come, do some like retrospective, you know, talking about what have we learned, how can we define a beat 'em up, and that sort of thing. And also, before we start Phase 2, we're not going to do a ranking yet, because eventually we're going to rank all the beat 'em ups through 1993 in a list of 138 games, I believe. And that will be the definitive ranking. You will know for certain what the best beat 'em ups are and are not. But we're not going to do that yet, because we only played 40 of them so far. But we're going to do some preliminary sorting. We've defined 3 tiers. The boss tier, games that are absolutely in contention for being the best, that are going to have a place in the top 10, maybe. Or, maybe there's 11 boss tier games, I don't know. Then the games that are definitely in the middle. The elite or the mid-boss tier, that the games that we know are good, but they're not going to be bumping up against any of the boss tier games, and they're not going to be hanging around down in the goon tier of the bad games that suck. So far, because we've been focused on the most notable beat 'em ups of the genre through 1993, we haven't played that many that suck. but we have played Battletoads and Battle Maniacs, and this hurts my heart to say, Shodai Niketsu Kua Kunio-kun, which I'd look forward to playing in earnest for many years, because I love those Kunio-kun games. And the first Kunio-kun game on the Famicom, Super Famicom, or the Super Nintendo Entertainment System sucked. It's real bad. It didn't feel good for me to have that revelation. So we got at least 2 games in the Goon tier already. But in the new year, oh man, we start just playing every beat 'em up released through 1993. I think we're gonna populate that Goon tier a little bit more. Yeah, so that's Tuesday. Come Friday, it's Friday Night Frosthaven. We don't know where we're going, but it's quite possible that it's going to be the last scenario we do with me as the Bone Shaper, the character I've been playing since the very start, and with Rich as the Banner Spear. I'll be moving on to the Lurker Deep Wraith, and Rich will be moving on to the most metal Gloomhaven character of all time, the Aether Pain Conduit. So that's fun. That's something to look forward to. We may or may not have our first guest player too, our dear friend Michaela. That depends. We gotta talk to Michaela, see what her schedule's like. I gotta draw a sprite that looks like Michaela if we're gonna do that this soon. So, that's up in the air. But having fun playing Frosthaven on Friday night is not. That's going to happen. Then, Saturday next week, I'm back in Serenia as King Graham in King's Quest V. Absence makes the heart go yonder. That's the last King's Quest game starring King Graham. He's only the star of 3 games in his own series. Then from then on out, King's Quest VI, Heir Today Gone Tomorrow, is back to young Alexander, his heir. King's Quest VII is both Princess Rosella, the star of King's Quest IV, Perils of Rosella, and also Queen Valenius, who was the quest object in King's Quest II, but otherwise hasn't really played much of a role in the series yet. So that's cool. And then King's Quest VIII, the one that everyone says sucks, which probably does suck, stars some guy named Connor. Even that just kind of makes you think, I'm not too excited for that. But that's where we're going with that. And before you know it, it'll be Sunday again, the 24th. Maybe I'll be here and we'll be back in the Pits of Carnage. Or maybe there's going to be a week off there on account of the whole, the eve of Christmas. We'll see. I'll figure it out. I'll keep it posted on the schedule. And there's a Discord too, which I haven't even looked at once in the month of December, I realized today. But I'll get back to that now because, oh man, I still think I'm going to submit final grades tomorrow and suddenly start feeling good and having time and all those kinds of good things. Awesome. So yeah, that's it. Hey, if you stuck around to the end, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you came and you left, you can't hear my voice, but I'm glad you stopped by anyway. So thanks for stopping by. And until the next time, that we're all stumbling down the same hallway in the Pits of Carnage together. Take care of yourselves, and be kind to everyone you meet.